Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks again for tuning in to Not Your Father's Capital. Now, in this video, I want to share with you guys a lot to do with Solana, right? And we've talked Solana recently because of the huge run-up we've seen on the charts. Solana has been absolutely pumping, but now we're going to get into a little bit of the other side of the coin, and yes, that is a pun intended. So I'm going to break it all down for you guys in this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe down below, smash that like button, all that good stuff. It's totally free to do so, but it allows you to stay up to date with what's going on in the crypto universe, okay? But this is what we're seeing as a trader, is laying out a bearish scenario if history repeats itself and how Solana could find itself in some trouble. All right, so what we've seen is a potential for a market correction, right? We've seen how high Solana has gotten to, a rise up, basically brushing some huge numbers, okay? And that's where we can experience some volatility within Solana, right? That's where there's upside beyond the 42.86, and that's coming down from the exact prediction, because if history repeats itself, we could have that volatility and some upside beyond $42.86. However, if we do see a little bit of a rejection, which is indicated by the red here, that red line right there on the chart, that is where, if that is strong, a downside volatility is going to be taking Solana to as low as $30, which is evident right here on the charts if you look at that purple box, okay? And that's something where we've seen over the course of history. Now, will that happen again? Sure. It can happen again? Sure. But what we were talking about is TA. And when I talk TA, guys, it's always somebody else's opinion. So obviously do your own research and due diligence with all things crypto and financial. But more so with Solana, this is something where we've had a lot of volatility leading to upside. So getting back up to these levels, guys, where we once were at, these are kind of huge candles. I'm not sure exactly what the time frame is, but right here, guys, we were not far off in 2022. Solana was over $100, and that's something very, very important, because we've talked about it in previous videos on how the outreach in the strategic campaign by Solana has been in kind of trying to extend to those levels we once had. There's a lot of moves being made in India. There's been a lot of talk about Ethereum dominance factor lowering because of Solana's rise, okay? And if you look at the chart and you kind of look at this, I guess I should say this view where we talk about the time frame, it is very, very bullish. If you look at in this zoomed out fashion, where you see Solana continues to trend upwards, and it's been the most outperforming crypto that we've had in 2023, okay? And that's kind of where you're looking at across the board with all cryptos, guys. TA, it's very, very good tool with crypto trading. It's something that I personally use as a tiebreaker. However, when we look at this, you could see how the resistance is very strong here, evident by this red line, and it would take something huge from a macro standpoint, a macro fashion within crypto, to bust through that $43 level, and it's something that definitely could happen. Like I said, nobody has a crystal ball, but the graphs don't lie, and I've done a lot of crypto trades in my time, and when we see these, these levels of resistance, a lot of times, more times than not, it's programmable. People just trade and it goes downwards, and it will continue to have a bearish outcome, okay? But that's not necessarily an indictment for Solana in the future, right? Can we bust through $43? Sure. And it's probably going to happen. And it's probably going to happen in 2024. And it's just more so a macro, weight that is on all of crypto, especially with a lot of the more volatile cryptos such as Solana, but they will have a very sharp recovery due to that characteristic as well. So very good stuff. I'm looking forward to see what Solana has in store in 2024. If you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed talking crypto, please subscribe down below, and we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.